This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. Off of play action, here's Smith. Sliding out of the pocket. And he's left with no option here but to throw it away. Here's Kevin Huber now as he'll punt it away for the second time. First kick, 47. This one looks good as well. But fortunately, he's able to recover his own fumble, or that could have been trouble. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. Jones on first down. That's going to be caught downfield by McLaurin. And he's taken down right at the 45-yard line. That'll be marked as a 27-yard pickup.
And while we may be looking at the scoreboard, this offense certainly is not, because they're showing no signs of backing down, even with a 3-score lead here in the third quarter. I think they keep taking their shots. They've seen blown leads happen throughout this league. They don't want to fall victim to it themselves.
A 2nd and 10 forthcoming here. Third quarter action in the Steel City of Pittsburgh, PA. He's got his big tight end, Gronkowski. And they're going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at Washington's 34-yard line. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And a penalty flag comes in as that one winds up incomplete. But the contact is going to move the ball well downfield. So the pass incomplete in the end zone, but the flag comes out for interference.
And now you're set up right on the doorstep of the goal line. 1 yard away. Changes what your play calls are going.
Touchdown! Jeremy Shockey from a yard out as his guy lead. Extra point right down the middle. And that'll push the lead up to 29 now. So that drive, 4 plays. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards. A look at Washington as they come onto the field. Well, we haven't exactly been treated to a nail-biter in this one, CD, and if they cannot score here, this one's pretty much all but over.
Are you saying that you feel like people are starting to think about getting out of here, maybe beating the traffic in order to get home or to their final destination?
Yeah, I don't think there's a whole lot of reason to hang around, especially if they can't score here.
Yeah, you're right about that, because it has been pretty clear who the better team has been in this one. And in a league that we talk about every game being a one-score game as we go into it, watching this blowout, let's just say it's been unusual.
Smith's throw here going to be caught by Wilson. And they'll get 8 out of this before being stopped at the 28. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. Smith on third down. Got him in. It's Tyquan Thornton. And he's going to have a Commander's first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
We use the term pitch and catch a lot to denote an easy completion. We just saw one right there on 3rd and 3 to pick up the first down.
Why are those so tough to defend? Just because they hit so quickly?
Yeah, it's all about timing. And
the ball popped in the air and intercepted. Picked up by Willie Lanier. And the return here will go to the 31-yard line. And right about now, you start to think, and maybe they're starting to think, gosh, maybe points aren't going to happen for us in this game.
Well, it's a thought that is worth having, because so far in this game, this defense has not just had the upper hand. They've appeared to be a step ahead, maybe even 2 steps, to everything they've done. They've had an answer for everything this offense has thrown at them.
And they move this all the way down to the 9. It'll be 1st and goal when we come back. You are watching Madden Ultimate Team. Back now in Pittsburgh, as it looks like we are just about set and ready to begin with the 4th. And from the 9, they get this to the 5-yard line.
That's good power football on 1st and goal. A lot of teams will throw from there, but that's a nice job to chew up a few more yards and get you.
And this will be caught in the carnage continues. It's another touchdown. When coaches come into a game preaching total team effort, CD, I think this is the type of ball game that they're dreaming of. It was pretty apparent early on that they were clicking in all three phases. It's been fun to watch.
Yeah, sometimes in the NFL you end up with matchups like we've been watching here. And when you go back to the early drives, you can just see that one squad was on a different level in this game. Safe to say, we haven't been disappointed in watching their execution throughout this contest.
A short kick taken at the 18. And he'll be stopped up at the 25. Now here's a timeout coming on the defensive side of the ball. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the fourth quarter. The interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27. They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line. To throw is Smith. It's complete to Drake. And he is going to lose yardage here. So that'll go as a 4-yard loss on the play. And that's going to lead to a 3rd and 12.
I thought that wasn't a bad time to call the screen. I thought late game, down on the scoreboard, had to figure they were expecting a pass downfield.
Yeah, so the edge rushers, they're coming. That could have hit big. You're right. Good recognition defensively to snuff that one out. Throwing on 3rd down, Smith. He's got his man, Thornton. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. Throwing again is Smith. And he'll go underneath here to Drake. And he's going to be marked down just inside the 35. Now they got to get to the line quickly. The Smith throw pulled in by Robinson here. And he'll be brought down at the 27. And now a throw on 1st down there, but it's incomplete.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration, the body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
Smith, an incomplete pass on 1st down. Now it's 2nd and 10. Now Gino. Being chased out left. And he'll just get rid of it. Well, I kind of got to give him credit. Another incompletion there, yes, but he's still trying to make plays outside the pocket.
Yeah, he's been hemmed in for much of the game. How about him getting outside there? And that's what you want to see from your quarterback. He's not giving up on this game, so every other player in the field has to say to himself,
and somewhat of a measure of revenge as he's in for the touchdown, but they still trail big time.
He'll take it, but he won't be able to smile about it.
Extra point by Carlson, up and good as they make the score just a slight bit more respectable here in the final quarter of play. Washington kick team back out there now as they will send this one away. This will be fielded inside the 5. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. There's Terry McLaurin, such an exciting pass catcher as this offense comes out for their next drive. And I know that they've double-teamed him a couple times, but not a ton. Whatever they're doing isn't working. He's up over 100 yards. We'll see how they adjust.
And when they do that, they weaken their defense in other places as well. And how many times have we done games where we've seen a guy have a big game like this, but it's usually not by himself, is it? Usually it opens it up for other people to have big games as well.
9 yards is the pickup there, and they'll have a 2nd and 1.
That's it. That's what you want. Straight ahead positive gain. Just keep that clock ticking.
The last run got 9. That leaves them with 2nd and a yard. And they take a knee. So celebration down on the field for a good, hard-fought victory here. And we talk so much about the turnover battle, determining who wins, who loses. This game, no exception. Error-free football, no turnovers at all, and they win it.
So this is one you don't have to convince your team that what you're saying is accurate. And you know what I'm talking about. Head coach always stands up in front of the team and says, guys, if we do this, this, and this, we'll win. And usually they say if we win the turnover battle, we'll win. Well, here's the proof right there. Win the turnover battle, go on to victory. Now the guys believe. You move on to the next lesson where you have to
Lights came, prime time action. Run it up, touchdown, I'm snapping. In the field with the plays, John Madden. It's a many given Sunday magic. Lights came, prime time action. Run it up, touchdown, I'm snapping. In the field with the plays, John Madden. It's a many given Sunday magic. Round of applause and you go, that's it. Damn, that's a bomb with a flick on my wrist. Jersey on my chest, that's a team that I rep. Came in as a rookie, now I'm balling like a vet. If you talking crazy, better say it with your chest. Hit him with the right, then I hit him with the left. Then the juke move, Heisman, stiff arm, lights out, you snooze. Lights came, prime time action. Run it up, touchdown, I'm snapping. In the field with the plays, John Madden.
Hey everybody, it's the coach. Welcome you to another installment of Madden Ultimate Team. There's been a lot of talk leading up to this matchup, and it's finally here. But can it live up to all the hype?
Here's the punter, Rigoberto Sanchez, on to get us started. And we are underway from Indianapolis. The goal line. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. So out comes this offense to take over for the first time. Leading them out, the second-year man from Alabama, Mac Jones.
If you ask coaches at any level to design their ideal leader of a team, I think they're going to check every box with this guy. He's got the poise to handle responsibility. He stays calm under any kind of pressure, and he brings out the best of his teammates each and every week.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 14 yards there on the first play from scrimmage.
That's supposed to feel good. That's not all the time that should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice first down. Drive keeps moving.
Jones throw here into the hands of Jones. Touchdown! Zay Jones, 57 yards. And his guys get the quick strike touchdown. Well, if they didn't get the wake-up call before the game, they got it right now. 2 plays already in the end zone.
I think of it in boxing terms because whether it's a big shot with your first one or a probing one, a little bit of a jab, the second one was the payoff. That was the big one that landed. 1-2, end zone.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Fields this way up at the 17. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. So out comes this offense to take over for the first time. And a glance here at the vet. He's got a lot of years under his belt in the National Football League.
And you'd think as a young QB there'd be some nerves leading an offense out to start a game, but haven't seen any sign of them right now. And speaking with him earlier this week, sense that the pressure wouldn't get to him. He feels comfortable being the face of this offense and shouldering the expectations on game day, even if he doesn't quite have the years of experience other quarterbacks do.
The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. They run once more with Stevenson. And he'll get this to about the 34, a gain of just 3. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. They'll try and run for the first with Stevenson. And the hole closes quickly. He gets it across the 35 to the 36-yard line. Only 2 yards, and it'll be a punt on their opening possession. So opening drive, 3 straight runs, unable to pick up the first.
I know the fans want to see first downs, but guess what? The coaches have reasons for what they're doing. Sometimes they've scripted it, and some of these runs, while they haven't been successful now, they may be successful later on.
So a good punt there, but a very strong 14-yard return. Back onto the field comes this offense, ready for their second drive. They have to be thrilled with that first drive. They got them the touchdown. Now they'll be looking to make it a 2-score advantage here on the road.
And you know they spent all week in practice, in meetings, talking about taking an early advantage. Being the road team, going up a score, that takes the crowd out of the game and puts some doubt in the minds of their opponents.
Throwing Jones. And incomplete on the deep ball.
Well, if there is a certainty in this game, we know that wherever he goes, he's going to draw a big-time crowd.
Throws into double coverage there, and look, that's something that he's going to have to deal with a lot in this game, I'm sure.
Yeah, they were lucky to get away with that one where it just fell incomplete, but they're going to count on him to uncover latent routes and make some difficult catches.
They'll look to throw again. Man open, here is Jones. He'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. He'll find Jones again, complete. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. And now before this first down play, we're going to get a timeout here. So as they take it over, we step aside. Try to get one more in here before the quarter breaks. They'll try and run it in with Burton. Trying to keep those big legs churning, but he's going to go down in the backfield. After 7-0 on EA Sports. Back with Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. The offense already on the field here to begin quarter number 2. As they come up now, 2nd and goal. Now Jones. And it's caught. Touchdown. Terry McLaurin. A 2-yard touchdown grab as his guys are able to extend their lead. Well, this has been a flawless start for them. They score, they get the stop, and they score again, Charles.
Complimentary football at its finest. You just mentioned how they got it done. They scored. The defense got the ball back for them. They score again. That's the way you win ball games.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Fields this way up at the 17. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. Back onto the field comes this offense, ready for their second drive. They're staring at a 2-touchdown deficit, 14-0 the score as they regroup with 1st and 10. They'll run with Stevenson to begin the drive. He'll be tackled shy of the 35. Shifty footwork gets him a little extra on the play. Now Warner. Open man right side is Ingram. And just 3 yards on the catch there. He couldn't get away. And it makes it 3rd down and 2 yards to go. Running left is Stevenson. And he's got the first before he's brought down at the 39-yard line. It's a gain of just a couple there, but it's enough to get him the first. 2 minutes to play, first half. It's 14-0. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Here's Warner. Over the middle, complete. That's Sanders. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down. Throwing again on 2nd down, but this time it's 2nd down, unsuccessful. Now it's 3rd and 1. Warner. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Sanders. 1st down now, but that clock rolling. Now Warner. And his throw is going to be incomplete.
Well, they've been back on their heels a little bit here on this drive, but a chance to exhale just a little bit there with incompletion on 1st down. Now they have to gear up, try and get 2 more stops and escape this drive.
Another throw on 2nd down, and this one incomplete as well. Warner to throw. And that's incomplete. So 2 third-down conversions on this drive, but not able to get a third, and now they deal with 4th down.
They converted twice on 3rd down that drive already, but couldn't make it a 3rd. We always talk about in-game adjustments. How about what the defense did there, able to shut them down on that attempt?
To punt on 4th down, here's Rigoberto Sanchez. And now where will the side judge stop his walk? That's the question. He says it crossed out of bounds at about the 17-yard line. Out comes Zay Jones with the rest of his offense as they take the field. He's up over 100 yards, has the touchdown. He's a big-time receiver in this league, so the question becomes, how do you limit him going forward?
Well, you know the guys trying to cover him, they haven't had a whole lot of success thus far, and while they will still accept the challenge, maybe you have to change your focus. You have to get after the quarterback a little bit, disrupt his timing, because right now it feels like pitch and catch. Make sure he's not able to have clear sight lines to him, and maybe that'll slow him down.
And this is not the guy you want to let play pitch and catch. Throwing on 1st down, Jones. He completes this one to Terry McLaurin. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. Now Jones throwing on 1st down. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Jones. And he's brought down in the red zone at the 18 after a gain of 18. 1st and 10. Back to throw again. Touchdown! Terry McLaurin as the first half is winding down, as his guys are able to push that lead out a bit further. So, Charles, that's 3 touchdowns on 3 drives, and it's just been an offensive barrage so far.
Great word, partner, using barrage right there. I'm going to add another word if you don't mind. How about perfection? No surprise that they're leading right now. Absolute dominance throughout this ball game, and no signs of slowing down.
Point after try forthcoming. And it is now 21-0. A drive there of just 4 plays. And it's finished off by a Terry McLaurin touchdown. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. Fields it right around the goal line. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth ready for quarter number 3. So after a very one-sided first half, what will the second half bring as we are back underway on EA Sports? Taken at the 15, a short kick. And a nifty return there all the way across the 40. And this offense set to go now to begin the 3rd quarter. And you have to think, Charles, down 3 scores already. They need to play an almost perfect second half to have a solid chance.
And that absolutely starts with finding some way to put together a touchdown drive here. They need to be smart, fast, efficient, get the ball to the end zone, and do it again multiple times in order to have a chance to win this game. As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. And they'll run the toss here with Stevenson. And they're going to get him behind the line yet again as his nightmare afternoon continues. Give him a loss of 6 yards, and it brings up 3rd down.
Well, we saw a lot of negative plays that resulted in plenty of lost yardage in the first half, and that trend is continuing here.
A 3rd down now. Those last 2 plays indicative of how things have gone for them. Just nowhere to go on the ground and struggling to put up points. Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete. Now here's Rigoberto Sanchez as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. Fielded at the 20. 43 yards on the punt, return of 4. Now we take a glance at the offense as they work their way back out for their first possession of the second half. Right now, everything they touch turns to gold. This is their 4th possession. Touchdowns on their first 3 possessions. I mean, this defense, they can't seem to stop them. It's like they're on skates.
Great analogy, Brandon, because they are pushing them back and winning everything at the line of scrimmage. They've just been laying down tracks towards the opposite end zone. So to themselves, all they're saying is, if we don't make a mistake, there's no way they can stop us.
They'll run with a big man, Campbell. Defensively, a solid response after giving up back-to-back first downs. On 2nd and 9, Jones. Schultz hauls in the quick throw. He'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. Under a minute to go in this 3rd quarter as they come up 1st and 10. They'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up. On 2nd and 11 now. Jones. A quick throw there going to be batted away and incomplete.
That's not the first time they've gone his way on this drive, and they were obviously keyed into him because they were there to help break that pass up.
That is caught inside the 5. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. Looking to throw. Jones. And it's caught. Touchdown. Dalton Schultz from 4 yards out. As his guys have opened up a very comfortable lead. Boy, he has been fun to watch throwing the football in this one. It's certainly not fun for that defense, though, Charles. Now up to 4 touchdown passes in this ballgame.
Yeah, we're supposed to be neutral, but I'm feeling no pain right now because he has absolutely carved up this secondary. A clinic on how to attack the defense and take them out of the game.
Now for the point after. It's good, and they stretch their lead to 28-0 now. So that drive goes 8 plays. And it was the tight end Dalton Schultz on the touchdown reception to cap the drive. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Taken at the 15. As Sanders has it poked free. And this is picked up by the defense. And it's a big turnover there on the final play of the quarter. 3 quarters in the books. You are watching Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports. Back now here on EA Sports. As we've got the final quarter upon us, we get ready to start the 4th. Jones now throwing to start the drive. And he's brought down inside the 20 at the 18-yard line. Throwing again on 2nd down. Jones The quick throw knocked away. It's incomplete. A CD, they're up big, but they're still passing it. I mean, this is an offense that's had a lot of success in this game, and it seems like they're just having fun out there.
And it does feel like there's been a shift out there, doesn't it, partner? Listen, if you're up, you can continue to do what you want to do. It's up to the other team to make you change how you do things. They'll continue to throw it around until stopped.
They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. They'll run up the middle with Campbell. And he'll work his way closer to the goal line as he's got 5 down to the 3. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. The offense back out on the field here following the 2-minute warning. They've got a 2nd and goal now as they look to add a few. And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals. Now they'll line up to kick the extra point. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead. 5 plays there on that drive. And it ends with a 3-yard scoring run. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And a short kick taken at about the 16. And out a little across the 25 to the 27. And now this offense comes back out onto the field. Well, it's been a struggle so far for this offense, Charles. It's not only that they haven't been able to put the points up, but really stringing yards together has been a real issue for them in this one.
I'm so glad you brought up the yardage because I was thinking to myself, we've seen a lot of NFL games and we've seen our share of lopsided contests, but in almost all of them, both offenses put up at least 200 yards in a game, but not in this one. This has been a display of offense that, frankly, I think the two of us have watched from behind our hands, trying to spread our fingers wide enough to actually see the result.
To throw, Warner. Setting up a screen for Stevenson. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. Now a first down throw, Warner. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. Again, he'll drop to throw. Throw left side, complete to Ingram. And he's going to be taken down just shy of the 35. Warner from the gun. That's complete to Peoples-Jones. And he's across for the touchdown. Too little, too late. But he does get in for 6.
No wonder you're grinning. You just beat me in our fantasy league.
Indeed I did, my good man. Extra point by York is up and good. And that'll cut the lead down a bit to 28. Takes it at the 7. And all in all, a pretty solid return. Nearly got it to the 35. They'll mark him down officially at the 34. Now this offense back out and set to go for their next drive. And they've got to be feeling very comfortable and confident here with this lead in the football here in the fourth quarter, Charles. And I don't think that they need to score again, but it seems like this offense is just getting better as the game goes on. They've scored on their last 2 drives.
It certainly feels like a chance for them to continue to have some fun out there, doesn't it? Game's already decided, as you noted. So they can continue to play loose, break out some other concepts, maybe run a few trick plays, get other people involved. Heck, even go deep on one of these first snaps just because they can.
And they'll indeed take a knee. So celebration down on the field for a good, hard-fought victory here. And it was their defense that really paved the way to this victory as they allowed the 1 touchdown, and that was all she wrote.
Almost want to do the defense chant right now, right? Defense with a couple of claps in there, but no one wants to hear that from me. Let's just talk about how they got it done.
It's that hate, boy. Yeah, my day ones here to dance at the beginning. So you know it's only right, that's how we eat it. Came all the way from losing to winning. Yeah, I did it. But it ain't just me, it's the whole team. Share it with the whole team. Congratulate the whole team. Cause when you riding like we riding with each other, ain't no I in this. It's the whole team. Share it with the whole team. congratulate the whole team. Cause when you riding like we riding with each other, ain't no hiding this. Tell them line it up. Like a 4th and 1, we sneaky when we slide them. Y'all on offense with no defense, now y'all time is up. We make the hits, y'all take the hits, and now we fired up. 3, 2, 1, don't need no break. Hut 1, hut 2, give it straight, that's how I like it. And we grind it every night to make it hit, now it's exciting. See, they just getting cake, they ain't never gonna get no ice. And all we want is chips, ring fingers looking ice. My day ones here to dance at the beginning. So you know it's only right, that's how we end it. Came all the way from losing to winning. Yeah, I did it.
Hello and welcome in. I'm the coach, and you're watching Madden Ultimate Team. We've been waiting for this one all week, and the wait is finally over. It's time to play ball.
Two teams more than ready to get this one started. And we are underway from Pittsburgh. And a short kick taken at about the 16. And they will wrangle it down a couple yards shy of the 30. So here come the Bills on offense for the first time. They'll be led out by their enigmatic quarterback, the Heisman winner from Baylor. It's Robert Griffin III.
We're seeing it more and more in this league, how teams love to have athletes back there taking the snaps, guys who can throw it and move around and get yards with their legs if needed. He's one of the best examples that we see out there right now. He can throw for hundreds of yards one week and then run for 100+ the next. He adds an extra dimension that really confounds defenses when he puts it all together.
Swinging this out for Pollard. So give him 2 yards there on the completion. And 3rd and 8 now. They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the first down. On 3rd down, Griffin. He sets to fire deep. And unable to connect. Incomplete. I'll give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down. On is the Hall of Famer Ray Guy to punt this away on 4th down. And he'll get this away into the icy winter air. This will be taken at the 10. A pretty good punt there, but also a nice return of 12 yards. So out comes this offense to take over for the first time. Leading them out, the second-year man from Alabama, Mac Jones.
This is what this man was born for, the big spotlight on the national stage like this. Really, his entire career has demonstrated incredible poise, no matter what type of situation his team was in. No situation is too big for him, and you can tell in the way that he takes the field. His self-belief is evident, and he gets the job done in his mind each and every time.
And yet again, it's McLaurin. Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. So 1st and 10 now in Buffalo territory. Down at the 33. Now meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete. 2nd and 10 from the 33-yard line. Back to throw. Jones. That one is slant to McLaurin. And he'll be brought down at about the 23-yard line. Well, that's not just his first, not his second, already his 3rd completion here on the opening drive. And I think it's safe to say that getting him the ball in this game, one of their top priorities.
And a top priority for the defense has got to be finding ways to cover him. And I don't think you can have one basic coverage to get it done. You have to throw a number of coverages at him, make him think as he's running downfield, and hope you can create a little bit of havoc.
And he's going to work this one down to about the 5. A solid run on 1st down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3. Again, they run with Campbell. And he is into the end zone for a touchdown. Earl Campbell, a 5-yard touchdown run. And his guys have taken a first-quarter lead. Extra point splits the uprights, and that makes the score 7-0. So that winds up a 7-play drive all told, and it's finished off with a 5-yard touchdown run. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Fields this way up at the 17, and a decent return out to the 27-yard line. Second drive. And the first drive, 3 and out. Second possession, see if they can get a little momentum.
And oftentimes that first drive is just a feeling out process. You have some plays that you've got called and you want to see how defense reacts. It may not go terrific on the first one. Now they're ready to go. They've kind of got to look at them, got a sense. Let's see if they open things up a little bit.
If they open things up, let's see what the defense does here, too, after a good stop. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. The Bills with the football as we start quarter number 2. A good gain on first has him set up with second and just a couple of inches now from the 29. Now a shotgun handoff to Pollard. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. It'll go as a loss of a yard, and it'll set up third down. Plays like we just saw there. That's why they're up right now. And the defense, they're doing their job.
Yeah, it starts with the guys up front. So when you talk with GMs who are putting together a team, a lot of them say we're going to build from the inside out, because if you control the line of scrimmage, you control the rest of the ball game, and that's what we're seeing here. They're actually playing in the offense's backfield, not necessarily just playing at the line of scrimmage.
Here's Ray Guy now. And no one there to stop it. Hits at the 8, but it carries all the way into the end zone for a touchback. Back onto the field comes this offense, ready for their second drive. They've got the 7-0 lead. Now they've got the football back after their defense got the stop, CD. And you get the feeling if they could score here, they really have all the momentum on their side.
And you just wonder right now, is the quarterback and the play caller totally in sync? Are they of one mind that, hey, what worked last time? Let's keep doing it until they stop us. Or do they go to a different section in the playbook, show them something different? Either way, they want a repeat of their first drive.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Throw to the right here, taken in by McLaurin. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. 17 yards is the pickup there for number 17. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. On the draw, this is Campbell. And they'll wind up getting this to the 37. Gain of 9. The previous run, good for 9. Here's second and a yard. Throwing, Jones. This to McLaurin out on the left side. And he's got a first down as the tackle made at the Bills' 15-yard line. Zone now. They'll look to throw. Throwing it Terry McLaurin's way again, and he's got it. And he's going to be marked down just outside the 10. To throw again on second down. Jones. And his throw here is going to be incomplete. He's lucky to be getting that one back. After what they've done with him all day long with all the targets trying to go after him, he's obviously gotten smart, and his pride has kicked in. Made a terrific play. 7th play of the drive upcoming here on 3rd and 6. Now here's a look for the end zone, but that one's going to wind up incomplete. Now on 4th down, out comes the field goal unit here from 28 yards out. And his kick is good. And that will extend their lead even further. So that one on target, and it adds to this first half lead. And maybe we're too early to worry too much about 1-score lead, 2-score lead, etc. But this is where you kind of start banking those points that come in helpful later on. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Taken at the 15, a short kick. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. The Bills going to take over now late in this first half. And with him down 2 scores, you wonder if they might try and put something together, even if it's just to get into field goal range. On 1st and 10, it's Griffin. Sideline throw, it's complete. And a nice job there of keeping the toes inbounds. Looking to throw again on second down. Griffin going back to Marshall. He's got him again. Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts as it comes with 22 seconds to go here in half number 1. Throwing now, Griffin on first down. And that will be incomplete with a clock showing 18 seconds now to go. An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Once again, Griffin. For Marshall, that's complete. Now another timeout called for by the offense. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. Griffin. Oh, Johnson, nice grab. Now a timeout. 7 seconds left in the first half. So even though it's first down, here's the field goal unit on now to try to get 3 before halftime. From the left hash, this from 46. Gonzalez's kick is good, and they get themselves on the board here. It's 10-3.
So, Charles, they are on the board after that kick. So 3 drives, 3 points. Obviously not the start that you were hoping for, but they're able to erase that 0 off the scoreboard.
Yeah, I guess what you're saying is a point of drive is not what offenses are striving for by any stretch. They're happy they got 3 now. They hope that that unlocks their offense for bigger points down the road.
Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon.
And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. And this offense set to go now to begin the third quarter. And Charles, they've got the lead. Put your coaching hat on here now. What's the game plan for the second half?
I think getting the running game going a little bit more because I thought...
Looking for Jones, and it's intercepted. Picked up by the 6-time Pro Bowler Eric Allen. And the Bills are going to take possession of the football. Not the way you envision things to start out the third quarter. 1 play and already a turnover.
It's interesting. You and I were talking with the coach, and he talked about how at halftime, as a play caller, he wanted to make sure he got a new script going for the second half, not just the one that he operated off of to start the game. Nowhere on that script did it have that result.
Throwing again on second down. Griffin. Johnson with a completion over the middle. And he'll be brought down at about the 23-yard line. Now Griffin on first down. The tight end Kelsey has it over the middle. And they're going to get this down inside the 20. 6 yards left on second down. To throw again is Griffin. Looking for Johnson, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Steven Nelson.
So this defense, Charles, quite a performance. Not working on a shutout, but they have still yet to give up a touchdown as they come up with the interception there.
Well, we've seen this from them before because you can move the ball on through the middle of the field, but once you get into the red zone, that's where they really clamp down. They come up with the interception there, but you know about this crew. They're playing modern defense, taking care of the red zone, third down, and getting after the quarterback.
And he's taken down, but not before he gets this across the 25-yard line. They go up the middle with Campbell. They find some open field here. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 49 yards rushing for him now. He's carried the ball just 5 times. Running the jet sweep with Jones. Defensively, the tackle by Cam Chancellor.
Defensively, they have that one pretty well figured out.
Yeah, one of the things about this play, it can be even more effective when you run a lot of motion, and there's plenty of times you don't hand it off.
From the 44, Jones. He completes this one to Terry McLaurin. And he's got a first down as the tackle made at the Bills' 32-yard line. We have played 3 quarters. You are watching Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports.
Back now in Pittsburgh as we are set to bring you the home stretch here, the fourth quarter. So 1st and 10 now in Buffalo territory at the 32-yard line. They'll hand this to Campbell, running right, and nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Throwing on 2nd down, Jones. That's complete to Earl Campbell. And he's got a 1st down as the tackle made at the Bills' 20-yard line. On the handoff, here's Campbell. And he'll take it into the end zone for a touchdown. Earl Campbell with his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And they're able to add on to their advantage. Point after, right down the middle. And the lead is now 17-3. So that drive takes him down the field in 8 plays. And to cap it off, a touchdown run of 20 yards. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Fields this way up at the 17. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. So the Bills now down on the scoreboard. And time, a huge factor. It's been a struggle to score all day, and now they need to do it twice here late to have a chance. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And the timing a bit off that time as that one falls to the ground. Following the incomplete pass, here they go again. 2nd and 10 from the 25. From the shotgun, Griffin. It's Kelsey on the ground. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up. To throw is RG3. Pass to Tony Pollard out of the backfield. And he is going to have a Bills 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. So it's Bills football here as we get you reset. They've got a 1st and 10 as they search for a late score. Now Griffin. Sideline throw, it's complete. And a nice job there of keeping the toes inbounds. Griffin. Caught, Kelsey, left side. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. Here's Griffin. He's going to air one out. And this is intercepted. And that should do it. Picked up by Steven Nelson. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. And that one, Charles, is just going to about wrap up what was no doubt a dominating defensive performance.
Yeah, I don't care what team it is. I don't care who you play, whether they're strong offensively or not. Just giving up 3 points in the NFL, that's absolutely a dominant performance and one that they can build on.
He's got him in, complete. Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. Now it looks like he'll throw here. And yet again, it's McLaurin. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. Now a 2nd timeout called for by the defense. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the 1st down. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. That one is slant to McLaurin. And he'll be taken down at the 2-yard line. Now the defense will burn their 3rd and final timeout as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. So 3 plays, already 1st and goal, and they are wasting little time. Now Jones. And it's caught. Touchdown. Terry McLaurin
A 2-yard touchdown grab as his guys are able to push that lead out a bit further. Extra point right down the middle. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. Just a 4-play drive that time. And it's finished off by 8. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And a short kick taken at about the 16. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. And the Bills getting set to go. Well, probably not much that they can do at this point, CD. Down 3 scores late in the 4th quarter. This is going to be a little too much to overcome, you would think.
Yeah, they'll go down swinging, but in the end, I think we saw the writing on the wall a while back because one team was clearly better than the other in this one. And while it didn't quite reach blowout status, I think we knew who was going to win this one well before we got to this stage.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Griffin toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a 1st down. Well done. They'll throw on 1st down with Griffin. Complete. It's Johnson. And they'll get this down to the 42-yard line. Now you've got to hustle your guys to the line and get them set. Griffin will throw again. They'll drop this underneath to Pollard. And this winds up a pickup of 2, maybe 2.5 to about the 39. And that one's going to be off target and incomplete.
They lead big, and a major part of that has been how they've taken their play to a whole new level this second half. No points allowed since the break, and you can add another incompletion to the total number that they've forced in this runaway contest.
Complete, the tight end Kelsey. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. Play action, now Griffin. And this throw a bit late as he couldn't reach back for it. Well, it just seems like all game long there hasn't been a lot of sync quarterback to wide receiver on this side of the football.
They haven't been on the same page, quarterback and receivers. Heck, they haven't been on the same grease board when you draw plays up. They haven't been on the same Surface tablet that you look at on the sidelines. Nothing's worked for them. They've got to find a way to start matching each other's movements.
Yeah. Sound like some superheroes. Some black superheroes. Oh, yeah. Every block, every hood, every city, every ghetto. Need a black superhero. Every block, every hood, every city, every ghetto. Need a black superhero.
You need a hero like me. Military mind stated, and I keep in a degree. You can label me a Huey P. Made a martyr out of Martin, out of Malcolm, out of Mega. I refuse to let these dirty devils think Michael a beggar. A hero CEO, I will go Magneto for my people. Give me liberty or death, that is my credo, not my ego. Dressed in a tuxedo, into party, alter ego. Killed your leader in gazebo, did it for the people. Someone motivated, that is happening for age. But I truly hate the devil, I cannot debate or fake it. I was asked a question and the asker thought it hard. If I was facing death and I could ask one thing of God, I would ask for every to be free here and abroad, and to be rightfully celebrated as a child of God, and to be rightfully celebrated as a child of God.
Need a black superhero. Every block, every hood, every city, every ghetto. Need a black superhero. Our own kind to still be the God we trust. Truthfully, we envy, so why we so envious? And why our own kind envy us? Pac said it's hard, but we gotta keep our head up. Going even though we know we fed up. It's hell attention, plus we ain't careful where we all pay attention. I need all my real soldiers on the front line. I can do it right just one time. So we're together at the same time, with the same mind. Yeah, we're born to be high and always above what's beneath us. So
bulletproof kind of suit. Reflect the struggle that they put us through. With the strength to fight the power like Chuck D. The insight to the evil. No disguise needed. A voice that finds reason to multiply. People in the streets for the cause. Marching on Washington, might as well be walking through walls. Type of superhero show up when ain't no one to call. That'll shield you from them shields that been killing us all. High beams for eyes to peek the villains in the dark. Power of resolution for a war would even start. The knowledge to build and grow where they live and take care of the kids and the older folk. The queen cause they need it most. Politics with the kings. About economic growth. Kill PTSD. Cause mental health ain't a joke. Being 100 everywhere we go. Every block, every hood, every city, every ghetto. Need a black superhero. Every block, every hood, every city, every ghetto. Need a black superhero. It's gonna take one of us to save us. It's gonna take love and a lot of trust. We just got to keep that faith and know that. Because you got mine, I got your back. I know. It's gonna take one of us to save us. It's gonna take love and a lot of trust. We just got to keep that faith and know that. Because you got mine, I got your back. I know. Every block, every hood, every city, every ghetto. Need a black superhero. We spent your whole life trying to blow up, but Elohim never had time for donuts. The beat gon' have no time for cold cuts. The game like big